Last week we started sharing our refit of our new boat, motor vessel Hummingbird. Step 1 was to enlist all the teenagers and clear the boat out.
Today is my first day on the boat. We're going to start with some electrical issues. We've got a burned out plug right here, which is this guy right down here. We'll replace that so we get shore power. And then down in the engine room there, I've got a battery charger and new batteries. The water got up and it got into the battery charger as well as fried, so it's all melted the plug in for that. So we'll get all that going and then see if we can't get these engines turned over. All right, moment of truth here. We've got our new engine start batteries. We're gonna see if they crank over. So here we go. Should be all I need there. Well, that's not good. Let's see.
Take 2.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably a switch or something that I'm unaware of that is not turned on. So I know what it is. I turned the battery switch off. Let's turn those on. Okay, now let's try this again. Got lights there now, which I didn't have before. Okay, you come here. Sit. You're gonna flip this on, and when I tell you to, hold the start button, okay?
So flip it on.
Hold on. I'll tell you. All right, go ahead, Caleb. Hit the button. Hey! What'd you do?
Accidentally flipped the thing off.
So that one starts. So,
Is it off in the right way though?
yeah, it's fine. So turn that one, flip, do it again. It runs! Hold on. Got water coming out. Okay, go ahead and kill that. Okay, turn it off.
The button's not getting pushed. I can't push the button.
What do you mean?
When I push the button, it won't do anything.
No, it's pushing. I hear it clicking down here.
Oh.
Just wait a second. I gotta fix something down here. Just wait.
Is this mold?
Yes.
Is this mold right here and maybe there?
Yes. All
What
of
about
it.
here?
All of it.
This?
Yep.
This? Him?
You suck.
It looks
Do it
really
again.
clean.
Oh!
Stop. Okay.
What's wrong?
Hang on. I'm stuck.
Watch your back. Watch your back. There you go.
There's a pipe right there.
Coming up.
turning over.
Yeah.
That's good. That's great.
You saw it turning, right?
Yeah,
Do it one more time for me.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So it's spinning, but
Yep.
why isn't it like starting? Is it not
Fuel-
going fast enough?
Fuel issue possibly. So I really haven't done anything other than just put on batteries. So I haven't really dug into the engines at all. But we got a port that's running fine, and a starboard that's just not starting. So we'll check fuel filters and fuel pump and make sure all those are working. And then, but the fact that it's turned over, that's a good sign. Next step is to do air conditioner flush. So the air conditioners turn on, the pump runs. We just had the bottom scrubbed on this boat, so we know there's nothing blocking the outside. It's not getting through. There's so much growth. And the way you do that is with barnacle buster. So zoom in on that so you can see that. That's the product I use, okay? You can get that on Amazon. If you're living on a boat, you buy the 4-pack. It's $100 for 4 of them or $30 for 1 of them. The stuff they sell at West Marine is not as strong. I've really been happy with this stuff. It works so much better. And the stuff at West Marine's like $74 or $84 a gallon. So to start with, you take a 5-gallon bucket, you put 3.5 to 4 gallons of water in it, and then you put your barnacle buster in. Now this is an acid, so you should be wearing gloves because it will burn. Probably have safety glasses on too, but this is one of the gaps. Safety third.
What's first?
Yeah. Have fun.
Coffee?
Coffee's first. Have fun. Safety third. Okay, so you take that, and then we're going to take our sea strainer. You can show up down here, Jolene. Let me get a light for you. So there you've got our sea strainer. Comes out of goes in there, and then this is our air conditioning pump right here, and that splits off to our 2 AC units. Well, it's got a ton of growth. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this funnel, the blue funnel go,
Under the...
and we're going to stick this in the sea strainer and use the hose to suck it out of here and suck it through the AC systems. Our first thing we're going to do is close our ball valve so the boat doesn't flood. Open up the sea strainer. Maybe. So you take your sea strainer, you pull your basket out, which I cleaned last week, so that looks a lot better than that.
Oh, that smells.
Doesn't smell good.
No, that's
You just set
terrible.
that outside. Yep.
That is terrible.
So you take your paper towels. We're going to make a gasket for this this funnel to go right through the middle. So you fold it, give it a little tear, fold it, little tear. Where'd that light go? Alright, come on over here so you can see how I do this. I'll take this and I'll stick it like that. That goes through the hole there. And that's supposed to create the seal. We'll have to, there's supposed to be bungee cords that go down around this. Those have rotted off a long time ago. So we just have to hold it down. So that hose will go in there, and then I'm going to fill this with water and then drop it in here so that there's a prime, and then we can turn on the air conditioners and hopefully it'll suck it through. And what you want to do is you want to run this solution through until it starts to come out on the outside. And what that does, that fills the air conditioning, the lines, with the barnacle buster. Barnacle buster, it eats anything organic, which is why it burns your skin. So it's going to dissolve all the muscle growth and all that. So as soon as we see this start to come out on the other side, then we'll stop and we'll just let it sit for several hours. And then this particular boat's pretty old and it's really overgrown. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do it 2 or 3 different times over the next couple days to get it out. This is not something you want to do like every month. The acid will eat away at stuff in your system. But I've found that usually once a year to once every year and a half to 2 years, somewhere in there. And it's worse in the summertime, and depending on where you're at, growth can be worse in some places than it can be in others. But so we're going to take this and we're going to go ahead and prime it. Enno, you want to come slide over here and you can help me? Mm-hmm. All right, so Enno's holding the thing, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this with water. Maybe. Get the plastic out of our way.
You can set that aside.
Yeah, just keep downward pressure on it. So it's almost full here. So what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna keep the pressure. Will you go flip on the pump and then the 2 AC units? Pump first, and they should suck it through. Pump and then the AC units.
Okay.
You can see it's taking our bucket and slowly drawing it down. Anna, would you step outside and tell me if anything starts shooting out? Especially if you see purple.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff coming out.
Ooh, it stinks. Oh, that's stinky.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this out of here. Okay. And that right there. And actually, where's the strainer? I'll go ahead and drop that in there too. Oh yeah, so you can see the growth already. Just in the sea strainer, how it's bubbling, eating away at it. Take the.
It smells a whole lot better. Chris turned on the AC, and I was waiting to see what kind of junk that barnacle buster would push through. Nothing. It had one squirt. That's it.
Nothing, huh? It's got to be an intake issue.
Is it coming in through the sea strainer?
Nope. So I've got water. I've got it completely open, and that's all the water that's coming out. That's just a trickle. That should be just gushing out of there.
So you think something needs to still be scraped on the boat?
I'm guessing it's this hose right here.
Okay.
Between the, we'll see what kind of, because that's about the only one that doesn't really get the barnacle buster.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try and back flush. Put a hose through the sea strainer here and try and back flush any debris that may be between the sea strainer and the hull. There's like this much hose. Otherwise I'm gonna have to take it apart and physically scrape it or possibly replace the hose. We know what the pump is working, we know it's pushing stuff out because it was pushing stuff out yesterday, but I was sucking it out of the bucket into the sea strainer. So that means the clog's gotta be before the sea strainer. And that stuff doesn't really get the barnacle buster the way we put it in. So if you'll go turn on the water for me.
Gonna work?
The flow isn't really much better. I'm gonna put it back on. We'll try the pump again. We'll see what happens.
I'll flip it on. Let's see. Nothing. Yep, it's black. Well, it's getting better. That looks good now.
It's like ice cold.
Ooh, nice.
Feel that?
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Ugh.